Hey guys, it's Siobhan with Tikity and Beyond. Welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to do a really quick energy update to touch on some of the influxes of light codes that we've had and a little bit of the karmic purging that is starting to happen as of yesterday and today. So I don't know what the Schumann resonance has been doing. I actually forgot to check it before this, but I know from my own physical experience and the experience of those that are sensitive around me that this is definitely a point of high vibrational frequency. We received a lot of activity the last couple of days. Right after that second new moon, that black moon, it was very highly charged energy. So I can tell what's going on, first of all, by the way that I'm feeling. So when there's a huge wave that comes in, I feel shaky. I feel like every cell in your body is vibrating. It feels like that. And then I will start to see energy moving around me with my physical eyes. So I will see almost like wisps of smoke is what they look like, or little orbs everywhere. So there's a lot of activity in the astral realm going on. There's a lot of energy coming in and being anchored onto the planet. And it all kind of swirls around, and then you have this ability to sense that, to feel that, to tap into that, because you're not separate from anything. You're connected to everything. We all are. So then I've noticed also that my appetite has changed. My sleeping patterns have altered a little bit. My dream state has become a little bit more active as well. I normally do have really active dreams. I have movie type dreams where I'm seeing everything from a third perspective rather than a first person perspective. Some of mine are first person, or it'll go back and forth, but I have these really creative, I guess you could say, dreams where it's just like a movie and it's super weird and random, but it's all metaphorical. And I find that during high vibrational periods of time where we're receiving a lot of activity, either through solar activity or solar storms or geomagnetic activity, whatever it is, there tends to be a stimulation in dream activity and vividness, as well as recall. So the more you're able to recall your dreams and find that they were very emotionally significant or metaphorically significant as well. So that seems to tie in my experience, to when these waves arrive and then as we integrate. I've also noticed, again, like I was saying, my appetite shifted. So for myself personally, when I go through these waves, I have no appetite whatsoever. It's hard for me to even eat food. And then I suffer with low blood sugar. So I'm hypoglycemic, and when my blood sugar drops really low, I tend to get very spacey. I can't focus. My body starts to shake. It's not a fun feeling, but when these waves are coming in, I have difficulty eating. I kind of have to force myself to eat because I know that my blood sugar is going to go low, and that's going to exacerbate the issue. So what I am eating during these is very junk food, which is not what you should be doing. I don't recommend doing that, but that's what my body seems to be craving. And I don't know if it's for like a subconscious comfort to go through this little bit of chaos and this little transition period through these different waves. That could definitely be part of it, but it could also be the fact that it's high calorie and you don't have to eat so much of it. So because I don't want to eat a lot, I'm just eating like, let's say a thing of noodles, and it's much higher calorie of density of calories than, say, an apple or something like that. I'm not recommending to do this at all. If anything, the opposite is what I will preach to you, and I should practice what I preach. But during these times, I'm going to be totally honest and open with you guys, because that's what I'm all about. I'm not perfect. I have things that I need to work on as well, but that doesn't affect how I can help others or assist others, and therefore assist myself. So basically, a lot of this energy is coming up right now. I've been feeling also a bit of, how should I say it? stuff coming up from the collective. I'm very tapped into the collective, as you guys know, and what I've been feeling has been a lot of triggers. And I actually made a post on triggers and put that on Instagram yesterday. So actually I might insert that photo here as well. And if you want to go check out that Instagram post, my handle is at 2kittyandbeyond, all one word, just like here on YouTube. And there was just a lot of sort of not anger, but you know, when you're just a little bit frustrated or you're a little bit on edge, like any little thing that happens, it kind of, it gets to you. It was that kind of a feeling yesterday. And then there was some conflict interpersonally in my relationships. So there's just, you know, like this kind of thing really bubbles to the surface when we're in these waves, when we're right smack in the middle of it and we're trying to integrate and we are purging and we are, you know, completely thrown out of our equilibrium temporarily. So it's, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. So be gentle with yourselves, be gentle with other people. I have to do that as well because I got triggered, and it was, I knew it was going to happen too, because I made that post on triggering and I was like, this is a trigger day. This is going to happen. And then it did. So then today, I pulled a card for the collective and posted that on Instagram as well. And it came up as Rainbow Mayanite, the Rainbow Bridge, which is all about the ascension of consciousness to the fifth dimension. So in lots of different channelings that I've seen from QHHT sessions, especially through Dolores Cannon and others, they've mentioned the Rainbow Bridge. And what this is it's kind of like an interdimensional bridge that opens up, and it can physically look like a rainbow, but non-physically, it's just a shift in consciousness, and it's this bridge between the fourth dimension and the fifth dimension, or whichever dimension you're in and whichever dimension you're going to. And so I wanted to read you guys the description of the Rainbow Mayanite Rainbow Bridge from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle by Judy Hall. So iridescent rainbow Mayanite bridges this world and the rest of creation. It heals unconditionally and assists the shift to a new level of consciousness. You are a leader. When you raise your vibrations, the whole benefits. De-energize old patterns. Release karmic incrustations and toxic dross from your etheric body. This crystal will assist in this. Go within to find your rainbow treasure house. Raise your consciousness to build new supportive structures at every level. Recognize how your soul is maneuvering you onto your true pathway. Apparently detrimental situations offer soul gifts. Re-examine projects and let go of those that are not for your highest good or that of others. You see things from both sides. Always speak true no matter what the cost, but be tactful. You have natural healing ability. Focus it wisely. The healing insight here is letting go attunes you to a realm of infinite possibilities, and the frequency of this crystal is extremely high. It connects with the soul star and stellar gateway chakras, and it recalibrates all of your chakras to optimum functioning. Soul path is being a rainbow bridge between worlds, so you yourself being the rainbow bridge. So this is very much, again, about this release. There's this toxic dross that's coming up from the collective. You may be tapping into this. This is about discerning what is yours and what is not yours. If everything else in your life is going well and you otherwise are feeling very put together, and then all of a sudden this comes up, that could be an indication that it's not from you, it's from the collective. However, because we are all one and we are all part of the human collective consciousness, it is technically still yours, right? So that's why we experience it. And as light workers, we've chosen to do this because through our personal experiences subjectively of these emotions and this energy, we are able to transmute it, to open up this rainbow bridge and assist the collective to rise to a higher frequency of consciousness. This is the purpose of these frequencies coming up to be felt as emotions. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest here. Again, this is always collective information. not everybody's going to be feeling this. Everybody's on different cycles and has different levels of sensitivity. So just take this information if it resonates with your soul and leave the rest here for somebody else. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. If you'd like to book a private reading or a healing session with me, the information will be in the description box below. If you're watching this on the Higher Self channel, then click over to my original video and it will be in the description box there for you guys. You can just send me an email and we'll get it all set up. The Reiki sessions have been particularly fascinating lately, and I know I keep saying that, but I am just blown away by the level of the souls that are being attracted to me as a practitioner and my level of abilities that have been increasing lately. So thank you to everybody who's booked sessions with me. You know who you are and you know how amazing these sessions have been. And to those of you who have responded to me for consent to compile a lot of the information from these Reiki sessions to share via YouTube with the collective, thank you so much. So for those of you who are listening, keep your eyes out for this new Reiki session series that I'm going to be debuting at some time in the near future. All right. Thank you so much for watching, for listening, for being this rainbow bridge for the world. I love you. I honor you. Thank you. We'll see you later, guys. Bye.